One of the biggest mistakes beginner artists make is that they try to learn some of the most difficult drawing skills right off the bat. Now, I appreciate that level of ambition, but a lot of times that will become very demotivating. The gap between where you're at right now as a beginner on those most difficult skills is so huge that it's been very easy to lose inspiration and to lose motivation. It makes sense that a lot of beginner artists feel the need to do this because they consume so much content from the most talented and skillful artists, because those are the artists who get the most amount of attention. But one thing that you have to keep in mind as a beginner artist is that those artists have spent years and years honing their craft, maybe drawing every single day. And if you are someone who can only draw an hour a week, and maybe an hour every month, then you just don't have enough room to learn those skills right off the bat. You're going to have to develop slowly over time. And giving yourself a realistic perspective on the skills that you can learn in that time can be very helpful in maintaining your love for the practice. If you're trying to learn perfect perspective, learning how to draw directly out of the imagination when you can only draw 1 hour per month, that probably isn't realistic unless you have a very specific type of mind. And I'm not saying that to be demotivating. I'm saying that to take some of the pressure off and remind you that as a beginner artist, you can have just as much joyful drawing experience as the master artist without those skills. You do not need to learn the most difficult skills to have tons of fun with drawing. So in this drawing exercise, we're going to play around with our basic shapes and lines, staying in the abstract while paying attention to our intuitive voice. So instead of trying to control our drawing practice, instead of trying to force our mind to learn the basic forms, we're going to take a break from that for a second and just play around with our basic shapes, basic lines, playing around with textures, and then paying attention to that inner creative voice that just flows naturally out of you. Instead of trying to force the drawing to be good, instead of trying to think very hard about, oh, what would make for the best drawing, I just want you to doodle around, play with the most basic shapes. Whatever lines come naturally to you, play around with those lines. Lean into the things that you are naturally inclined to do, and just start paying attention to your intuitive creative voice. This is one of the most important skills that you can learn as an artist, because once you realize that there is this creativity that just flows naturally, then you don't have to keep forcing everything. If you are someone who's been trying really hard to improve your drawing skills, right? Like if you've been going through my 54 free drawing exercises and you've been trying to force yourself to learn these very difficult skills, I want you to just take a break from that, because sometimes forcing those exercises can make it feel like you need to be in control of the practice all the way through, and you can very easily start to develop a sense of perfectionism around your drawing practice because it can give you the illusion that you need to be in control all the time. There is this illusion when you watch famous artists, you watch skillful artists, it almost looks like they are in perfect control. But what they're actually doing most of the time is that they practice certain skills to the point where their intuitive voice comes out naturally through those skills. They're not forcing it, they're allowing it to happen. They're surrendering into the moment. Intuitive drawing is actually one of the main skills that helped me get rid of my perfectionism, and it also increased the amount of joy that I felt in the practice. It's been so much easier to sit down to draw and just enjoy the practice now that I've had this deep realization that so much of this creativity just flows naturally as long as you learn this skill. Intuitive drawing is something that you can develop. It's a skill that you can develop, but you have to do it very intentionally. This is why in my mindful drawing course, we start off with this type of shape language. We start off the course learning how to play with shapes and lines. You can see some of the worksheets right here. And then we use that skill to learn intuitive drawing, because I do think it's one of the most important skills that you can learn as a beginner artist. With this realization, I put together the beginner's roadmap, which starts out with the mindful drawing course, and then we go into the beginner's toolkit and the intro to drawing courses where you learn more technical skills. I'm not saying that you need to get rid of your desire to learn how to draw faces and figures and all this other stuff. But what I am saying is that learning this skill up front of playing with shapes and having fun with it, and then learning those more technical skills later can really lay the foundation of joy in your practice and intuition in your practice. It'll make it so much faster to learn everything else once you realize that you can just surrender into the moment and enjoy the practice. Now, if you are a beginner artist that is looking to increase the amount of drawing that you do so you can improve faster and get to those more complicated skills, then check out this video right here where I talk about my 5 approaches to getting addicted to drawing. This will help you improve so much faster.